Being pregnant is amazing, but with all of that joy comes the aches, the pains, and those little niggles. So today with our friends at Deep Freeze, we're going to be sharing our experiences and talking through some tips and tricks for you to try. Now, these tips and tricks have all been approved by the channel mum, mother and baby health and wellbeing expert Gail Berry, and they are also mum tested too. So first up, we're going to talk nausea and morning sickness.
I was only physically sick a handful of times. I just felt really nauseous all the time, like strong smells of anything put me off. My symptoms and my experiences with morning sickness changed depending on the sex of the baby that I was having. So with my boys, I was more physically sick. However, the nausea was kind of kept at bay once that had happened. Whereas with my little girl, I felt sick constantly.
Honestly, I'm not sure why it's called morning sickness, because I got it in the afternoon and the evening. So it was very, very difficult because I would have it the whole day, and honestly anything could set me off.
Obviously some women have absolutely nothing at all, which again is normal. I was always very jealous of you. And then there are women that suffer with HG, which can be it can be horrible. I've had friends that have had it and I've felt for them so much. The number one tip is always eating foods or drinking drinks that contain ginger, because this is a natural remedy for sickness. Now you can try ginger biscuits, keeping those in your bag. You can try ginger ale and sipping on that a little bit at a time, and it should help to settle your stomach and make you feel better. Another thing that you can try is acupressure. So you can actually get bands that go around your wrist to help with this, but if you don't have access to those, you can actually try and find the right point on your wrist yourself. So you want to take 3 fingers, and just below your wrist crease you're going to lie them there, and then with your thumb here in between the 2 tendons, you're just going to press with your finger and move in circular motions for about 2 or 3 minutes, and this is said to help with nausea. So you'll have to give it a try and let us know in the comments down below if that works for you. Back pain, oh, it's so bad. I feel like mine got worse with each pregnancy.
And it's been very difficult to do everyday things with this constant pain, and obviously with your back it's a different kind of pain, because it's whatever body part you move, it's gonna hurt your back. And already having a toddler and being pregnant is just so difficult.
So I've actually been trying the Deep Freeze Pain Relief Cold Patch on my lower back already. In fact, I am wearing one at the moment. I really enjoy that cool sort of menthol feeling it gives you, and it definitely helps to take away that ache.
I'm definitely gonna give that a try.
These pain relief cold patches are fantastic to relieve muscular back pain during pregnancy. I've actually used these without being pregnant because I do suffer with a bad back sometimes. You get 4 in a box, so you've always got them to hand whenever that back pain strikes, and each one lasts up to 12 hours. So that's 3 hours while it's on your back, you should feel the relief, and then once that cooling sensation stops, it also provides relief to that area for a further 9 hours. They are brilliant. They come in a resealable pouch, so you can just take one out as and when you need them. You could keep these in your handbag. So the next issue that a lot of pregnant women suffer with are cramps in your calves or your legs and your feet. I would probably milk this to my advantage and ask for foot rubs a lot.
Just can't believe it's something that is normal to go through during pregnancy, because it's very painful.
One thing that is really useful is pulling your toes hard up against your ankle. So if you imagine that this is your leg and this is your foot, you really want to push those toes towards your ankle and your shin and really stretch your foot, and applying hard pressure on the muscles wherever it is aching or cramping.
I feel like when people say you need to sleep before you have your baby, they're forgetting that during pregnancy it's very difficult to sleep.
I tend to wake up around 3-4 o'clock in the morning and just can't get back to sleep.
Have you ever heard of this one? And it is autonomous sensory meridian response, or ASMR, because this is a sensation, it's like a tingling sensation that starts on your head and moves down your neck and into your spine, and it's usually to do with listening to certain sounds or noises that can make you feel relaxed and calm and comfortable. It's actually been something that a lot of pregnant women are finding really useful to help them sleep. I also found that hypnobirthing tracks really worked for me actually, because I was trying to learn those techniques anyway, and I used to listen to tracks before I went to sleep, and I always just felt so calm and chilled and relaxed, so it's definitely worth a try.
So I'm definitely tired now. I'm at the end of my pregnancy, but I think the most tired I've ever been is in those first 12 weeks. It's just completely indescribable. You feel like you can't function, like you literally feel like you could fall asleep at your desk.
It got to the point where I would nap during the day with my toddler and I was still tired.
Make sure you cut yourself some slack and get some rest. Other things can wait. Don't worry about the state of your house and whether you've done enough, because you matter. Yes, women go through this every day, but it doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that you're not tired. It doesn't mean that you don't need help. So be kind to yourselves, because you matter too. If you're watching this, you are probably pregnant. So congratulations and good luck with the rest of your pregnancy. And let us know down in the comments if you have any other tips or tricks that you can share with other mums too, because sharing is caring.